Oh, oh, look at that big branch over there that had fallen down there. A tree that's halfway sticking out of the water there over there.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
No, really, that one.
Ooh. Yeah, slow down. That's the same guy that whacked his head on the cable there. He's running across and almost tripped there too.
He tripped on the first one.
He walked right into the cable, man.
I know,
Ooh. That was some kind of landslide, eh? What's this?
wow.
AC Jacob Well, New York.
Oh, it's Jacob Sartorius.
Ah.
That's gonna work. Okay, you won, boy. You won. Sage just wormed on the bridge. Hey!
What?
I got it. Sage just wormed on the bridge. Like he would worm on the bridge.
Sage.
I got it on video.
Oh. It's too early to talk. It's quite crazy how it's cut, right? Like,
No kind of have to look at
yeah, like wonder how, or what is it? Was it a glacier that's cutting it, or was it a,
No, I don't think
or is this an earthquake that kind of spread it open, or quite interesting. Because it's not just water that's eroded it like this.
I don't know if you heard back there, way back a bit, there was like a tree with a stand on it.
Yeah.
And that was the height of the water that came through one winter, one spring.
Oh wow.
you like this. No, there's up there. It's a chicken bowl.
What are you doing?
Doing the rafting down the river. I'm excited. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello. Like a balloon. I don't know. Do I need it?
Do you want it?
I don't know. Is it open?
What?
Is it open?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's up to you. If you want it, to be more secure, you can have it to be more secure.
Well, get back to you guys when we're on the boat. Bye.
The name of our raft is Titanic. No.
In that case, we're in for a fun ride. Alright guys, my name is John. I'm going to be taking you guys down on the river today. Now the first thing I will tell you, as I'm talking to you now, your feet will get wet. Alright, if you were tubing, you'd have to keep your shoes on, but we are safe in the raft, so if you want to take your shoes off, let them hang off your life jacket, they'll stay nice and dry right on your chest.
Yep.
So there's that. Second thing, we're actually exiting a flooding period right now. If you were here the past 2 days, water was quite higher, above 1,000 CFS. Today we're at 500, so it is dropping down. It's going to be a nice good ride, about 15, maybe 20 minutes. I'm not sure yet. This is my first ride of the day. It really is. But with that being said, it's going to be a nice fun ride. So essentially, guys, we have a nice stretch of nice flat water here. As we go along, I'll explain something. Then we have 100 meters of rapids. The water's going to speed up a little bit. Might get a little splash. And then we're basically going to have another stretch of nice flat water. We're going to go about a mile today.
Okay.
Alright. All that ice and snow melted, flooded in this river, destroyed all the pulleys. We were able to reconstruct, opened up May 17th, went the whole year. Then November came, a meteorologist approached us, said you guys are going to have a large flood. He was correct. With that flood, guys, a lot of these pulleys got destroyed again. It was considered a 500-year flood. We had a flood of that magnitude over 500 years. At that point in time, we switched over to these rubber rafts. Now, at this point, everybody look directly above our heads right now. you'll see the Grand Flume Bridge. Everybody see that bridge?
Yep.
During Tropical Storm Irene in 2011, that broke quite a lot of records. Water reached 5 feet underneath that bridge.
Wow.
That's a lot of water. Now, if you guys want to take a boat ride on that day, I'm your guy. But I promise you, it'll be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Only because we'd only really live it once in a lifetime. Everybody would be out of the boat. They'd be washed around. There was actually a lot of rubble in the water. Rocks were getting tossed around. They were smacking up against the walls. There were parts of bridges, tires. We even had a toilet after that was lodged up on one of these rocks, smashed into pieces.
I have a question. How do you get the rafts and yourself back to the launch?
We use a series of a conveyor belt, which you'll see at the end. Then we load it up on a truck. Believe it or not, we just switched trucks today because our truck is under some maintenance issues right now. And then we drive it up to the crane, and then we lower the crane down. Now, I really wish we could go down in the crane and have some theme music, but they said that's not like ethically correct.
Come back.
We kind of just walk down a really long staircase. Anyway, this part of the river, guys, you notice it slows down quite a lot. Now, this is the narrowest and deepest part of the chasm. It is 12 feet across from wall to wall, and it is 70 feet deep beneath us right now. So it's actually quite deep.
Wow.
If you came here yesterday, it was about 75 feet deep. Water was a lot higher than it is today.
What's the lowest it's ever gotten?
Actually, this year, it got quite low to a point we were almost contemplating on closing. We were in a drought period for 4 weeks, to the point where I actually had to show up here at 6 o'clock in the morning to build dams in order to flood more water into this river. We built dams basically out of rocks and used boards and everything. You might see that as we head down. Now if you look upstream from here, guys, this is my favorite view of the whole chasm, the Grand Flume. There's also a very apparent optical illusion right here. Look down at the water and up at the rocks.
It's like,
notice these rocks are slanted,
yeah,
making it look as if the river's moving downhill. The gradient is actually insignificant. Now if you look off to our left, you'll see the sentry box, guys. There's a tension fault line that runs from the left to the right. If you look off to the right, you'll see the exact same thing. If you look straight up, you'll see the broken needle, a giant slab of rock that broke off a few hundred years ago. What happens there, water seeps into the cracks of the rocks, freezes and expands, and has enough force and pressure to break off these very large rocks. It's called ice wedging. Native Americans use that same exact technique to break off rocks for construction.
This is pretty neat.
I know! Just keep your hand over. That was the worst bit. Let's go back and do it again.
It's fine, you're fine. Put your feet underneath the... There you go. It's fine, it's fine. That's it. You alright? Don't drop my GoPro. It doesn't float. Huh? Oh, it's no worse than being with me on the motorcycle.
I don't get. I'm talking about my ears.
Oh, you're fine. It's done. That's it.
That's all?
That's it. Nice. Awesome.
I didn't crash. That's good. Everybody's still in the boat.
Yeah, that's so fun. Some more?
That's it.
Alright guys, this area we just entered is the Whirlpool Basin.
Yeah.
What's that?
Run over the tubers.
Try to dodge a little bit. Now guys, this is the Whirlpool Basin. Water comes down from the rapids, hits that back wall, starts moving back upstream. It creates a countercurrent here. We try to miss this countercurrent. Now today it's not so much of a problem, but the past few days when it peaked at 1800 CFS, that whirlpool was very, very apparent. And
Yeah.
the biggest problem is, if we hit that sideways, water starts piling up on one side of the boat and pushes the boat down to the point where it actually can tip our boat or completely submerge it underneath the water.
Wow.
Has that ever happened? I've done it once because I wanted to. With all that being said, guys, this does mark the end of the tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, for any reasons you didn't enjoy it, in that case, guys, you just never met me, okay? We'll just ignore me there.
Tell them Nick did it.
Yeah. Nick did it. Nick does do these rafting tours.
There you go.
Thank you, Nana Montreal.
Yes, this is the 15-minute walkway you talking about. That up to here is like a 15-minute.
Such a goof.
Gold on my chain.
Come on, dab it.
Dad!